Storytelling is understanding the human condition. When we look at the world and we see things around us, you have to think, why is that happening and how can I relate to it? We relate to everything we see. We relate to how the sun hits us on every continent on Earth. But storytelling is the thing that relates me to you, to the next MC, to the next shipmate, to the next person around me. And that is what I love. I love telling stories because stories connect us.
I don't know how that handles 1600 ISO.
It doesn't handle it well. At about 800 is the maximum. But you can have gone at 800 and got this at least a fifth of a second and probably caught that moment. It's a nice moment.
You know, us, being photographers, when we're freezing that one moment, when that sailor's focusing on their job or they're concentrating, to get it done, and we see it and we snap it and we tell the story on how it all works together. I think that's a special part of what we do.
I love photography the most because I can tell something and in a moment I can communicate it to someone else via email. I can send it to my wife. I can send it across the world. It just takes a second. Just that one file. But that one file contains in it so many things. It can contain emotion. It can contain sadness. It can contain the good of life and the suck of life. It contains everything. And I can capture that. I have that. That is my job, to capture moments around the ship of my shipmates.
I feel like you got to have another shot interacting with him directly with.
It's got to be that one. Favorite photo? Man.
My favorite photo? I have a favorite photo, but I don't. Let me see.
My favorite photo I've ever taken is one in my kitchen with my wife and my son, and you can feel the compatibility of a mother and her son. I just love that photo and just seeing it and the connection between those two people.
Okay. Then let me think.
We were spelling the letters GHWB on the flight deck for our namesake, George H.W. Bush. It wasn't a perfect photo by any means, but it's my favorite because of the meaning behind it. There were 1,000 sailors that day up on the flight deck that wanted to spell out these letters for George H.W. Bush. That photo was printed out, sent to him, and that photo is now hanging up on a wall in his office in Houston. I thought that portrait especially played incredibly well in black and white.
Most of the time you're drained already from the physical aspect of shooting the picture, but after it's all done, the job is still not finished.
It's a very deadline-driven world. If you're on time, you're late. That's for sure. When you miss your deadline, although it's a photo, it's definitely the end of the world. The ship's gonna sink.
I think the most underappreciated part of our job is that people only see us for about 10% of our actual work, but we are working our butts off day in and day out trying to get that photo, trying to get a photo up on Navy.mil, a photo out to our Facebook page, so that their friends, families, husbands, and wives can see what they do on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, really almost you've got a story in those three envelopes.
When you take photos of someone and they request it, and they come to you and they tell you, hey, look, my mother loved this photo, my mother thanks you, my brother thanks you, my wife is so grateful for the photo. That is everything. That's the reason why I do what I do.
I can tell stories with that those people could never tell their families. Without me being there in that one moment, they might not have known. And that's why I love photography.